Welcome back to the Real Estate News. I'm now with Peggy Adams of Solidarity Realty. Welcome back, Peggy. So I'm sure the topic today is going to appeal to both buyers and sellers. It sounds like from talking to you other times that there's some specific techniques to pricing a home. Could you talk a little bit about that today?
Certainly, and that's a big part of our job. Now, a comparative market analysis is generally the first step that I will take, whether we're buying or selling. A comparative market analysis, what that'll do is it will take the comparables. I like to use about 6 months worth of sales. I also like to use the same square footage. And the last thing on that one is the neighborhood, which is very important. You know, you really don't want to use a comparable in a different neighborhood than the one that yours is residing in.
And I've heard you mention too about appraisers, but not necessarily assessors. Could you explain what the difference is?
Sure. So as I was kind of saying to you is that appraisers come in during your transaction. If you're going to take a mortgage out, they are going to make sure that that property indeed is worth the value that the bank is willing to lend you. However, a lot of folks look at the city assessors' sites and they see that price difference. And so there definitely is a difference. Just keep in mind that the assessor a lot of the times has not seen a home once there's been updates. An appraiser has seen the house in its current condition.
So there's actually a big difference in that, you know, in actually seeing the home and the condition that it's in. Aside from that type of thing, what about time of year? How can that affect a sale, especially now that we're getting into fall and soon winter?
So as I mentioned, I like to use the last 6 months worth of comparables. The last 6 months is really going to take us into the summer, spring, when we were at our highest demand. I would not price a house today for the same price that I would price something in spring. So that's why I'm telling a lot of my sellers to wait until spring. But with my buyers that are coming back out, I just did a market analysis and we could only use summer comps and it really was off. So keep that in mind, that different time of year definitely means a different price.
Now, if you're trying to get your home on the market in a certain time of year, are you better off trying to get it on the market really quick and take a discount, or should you take your time and make some more investment into your home to try to get more money?
You know, everybody's situation is unique. It really depends on how much of a demand your home is in. If it's in a high demand, I say get it on the market faster, depending on that time of year. Folks really aren't buying homes in December, January, and February, so just keep that in mind, that it depends on the type of year, but give me a call. I'll check you out and let you know what I think.
All right. Well, great advice, Peggy. Lots of good ideas for those out there looking to buy or sell. Stay with us. We'll have more right after this.
Thank you.